G-L-E-S, Eagles! That, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire city of Philadelphia here in Detroit, as we are at the Firebird Tavern, and I think we have done the Eagles chant exactly 25 times. The Jack and Coke is, well, it's empty, and that means we're partying in here. And if you are in Detroit, just come down to, is it 419 Monroe Street? Double check me on that, but just Google the old Firebird Tavern. We're having some great food. There's like 100 people in here. Pat Gallen's doing some hits over there. I've got the beautiful Vince Quinn and his lovely sunglasses. After a pretty quick flight, too, I might add. So we are having a good time. Vince Quinn, how are you, sir?
I'm amazing, man. Look at this shit. Are you kidding me?
It's awesome.
Look at this. All these Eagles people all over, and we've been here for a couple hours now. I mean, we landed, first off, the flight was incredibly short. It was like an hour. So we take a flight for an hour, we land in Detroit. All I've done since we've walked around is see Eagles fans everywhere. They're all over the goddamn place, and it's just great to walk around and like be in a car and yell out a window, "Go Birds!" And everyone's like, "Yeah, go Birds!" So the vibes are immaculate, as the people like to say. And I'm just so excited for tomorrow, man, because like this is everything you expect in an Eagles season in the best way.
Yeah, it is. I almost feel like the entire city of Detroit is almost giving up and being like, "Oh yeah, you guys are here. Have fun," because we're not winning tomorrow. That's basically the vibe here. Also very cool that the Eagles themselves got escorted today, went right by our hotel. So we got a few honks and a wave, and it looks like they're fired up for the season as well. But we'll probably talk to a few people throughout our little happy hour here. But again, if you're watching this live by any chance, please come down. It doesn't matter which travel group you're with. This is a free event, and every Saturday night that we travel, it's going to look a lot like this. Also, Howie Roseman doing Howie Roseman type things before the season starts. By the way, I would just like to point out it is Saturday, and we have yet to receive the infamous "something's fucked up in the locker room" Jeff McClain article, unless something has happened in the last few hours. So let us know if that does. But Vince Quinn, the Eagles have $9.5 million or so in cap room now. How did that happen? Tell us, because I missed some of it.
Well, yeah, they restructured everything, which is the Howie Roseman special, which especially Lane Johnson, which is an annual thing.
Typical.
It's basically a birthday at this point. It's so automatic every single year. So Lane Johnson got restructured. Isaac Seumalo got restructured, and there was someone else that got restructured out of those three. But it went from the Eagles having like not a whole lot of money because you just added Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and whatever. But now they've got $9.5 million, dude. And let me say this, and this is why it's so much fun to look at that money. Dude, $9.5 million at like week 9 in the season.
Pretty incredible.
You can add anybody. You can add almost anybody that isn't Aaron Donald for $30 million a year. You can add,
even by then, maybe there's a way.
Yeah, maybe. If you extended them, like you can add whoever the fuck you want to this team. And that is Howie Roseman doing everything that we've talked about, which is this team is great. We're going to add all these pieces. We can go all in, and that's what they're ready to do if they need to.
What happened today was the exact conversation from Ocean's 11 between Danny Ocean and Brad Pitt, whose character name is escaping me, but they are literally talking in a bar and going, "You think we need one more?"
Yeah.
All right, we need one more. I'll get one more. I'll go get one more. And they can, like Vince said, they can literally go out and do anything. But what would be that thing? What is that thing that this team needs more than anything? I mean, like, I know we could dive back into this.
Yeah,
dude.
You're welcome.
We could get him for about $200,000, I think. So plenty of room there.
Puke. It's anything, man. You can add anything to
Pass
this team.
rushers, right?
$9.5 million at the middle of the season is literally anything you. I am Willy Wonka, John. What is the magical thing you'd like to see? Because
an everlasting pass rusher. Does that exist?
Oompa Loompa Doopity. Tyrann Mathieu.
There you go.
There you go. You don't need him now, but it kind of works.
Marcus Epps is really great.
Yeah, it's just like it could be anybody though. Wide receiver, tight end, offensive line if there's an injury, running back. It doesn't matter. Again, $9.5 million for like 10 weeks is anybody.
It's anybody.
Anybody. So the world is open.
I would also say incredible long-term implications along with having that too. Like, let's say they are red hot in Vince Quinn's ultra best case scenario, and they're 15-2 anyway, and they don't really need anything. Then you take that $9.5 million, you stick it into next year, which grows another $20 million on top of that anyway. Like, they are in such a good position. It makes me sick for about what we're about to watch tomorrow night at Ford Field. Like, it is just so embarrassingly two different teams, two different franchises, two different ways of organizing all this stuff, and God damn, Howie's just too good, man. Yeah. It is the summer of Howie. They let him do everything, and thank God that he did. This is like his thing. Keep doing this. Keep, correcting your own mistakes, I guess. That's his superpower, right?
That's all Howie does. Howie gets very aggressive, and then he's like, all right, I'm going to go all in on this thing. And this thing goes way the fuck over here. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to ditch this thing.
That's a bad road.
We're going to go this way.
Yeah.
And then he does it in a year. And the whole thing just totally rebuilds itself. Like, the guy's a fucking magician.
Yeah.
And people don't like him because, I don't know, he's a fucking nerd. Who cares? I don't care that Howie Roseman didn't play football in college.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Neither did Bill Belichick, by the way.
Anybody, the moment he landed A.J. Brown, go, he's not a football guy. I can't trust Howie Roseman with A.J. Brown here. Like, no, you go, holy shit, Howie did it. So that's what this is. Howie does that all the time. And look at how stacked this roster is right now and how excited everybody is, including like 95 people right here, right now in Detroit.
It is awesome, man.
In Detroit, we've got all these people right now. So excited. In a sellout game tomorrow, to see all these people as hyped as they are, it is because of a guy like Howie Roseman. It is because Howie's able to adapt and build this team in the moment. And you have every reason to be excited for not just what this season is, but what this game is tomorrow and what it means for the whole season. You know what I mean? Like, tomorrow is the beginning of a great fucking trip. You see all these times where it's like, you watch an old school movie, right? And it's like, it's 1915, I'll say 19. I was gonna say 1912, but that's the Titanic. I do not want to be associated with it.
Yeah, not the Titanic.
But it's 1915. What happens? Everybody gets on this big fucking boat, and they all wave, and everyone's like, yes, have fun on that journey. Have fun on this great trip that we know you're about to have across the Atlantic.
Bon voyage, is that what we're doing?
Yes, it's go.
Enjoy the 18 weeks.
We're encouraging you. We're waving you goodbye as you go on this great journey to kick a bunch of ass and win the goddamn Super Bowl. Like, that's what this is, man.
Vince is so excited that he just went, it's a big boat, but not like the Titanic. I'm not talking about the Titanic. Just a big boat where everybody goes, okay, enjoy the journey. It was like this going to be this nice, beautiful, poetic thing, and then you had to put in my mind and everyone else's, also it could be the Titanic. Thank you very much.
No, it's not it's not.
It's not the Titanic. It's nowhere close to it.
Definitely not the Titanic. It's not the Titanic.
Because people like Jalen Hurts and because people like Nick Sirianni realize that boats fucking sink, that nothing can, is this superpower that's just going to float you to the Super Bowl. You got to keep fucking working at this, and that's why we love this team right now. That's why we're hyped up about it. It's all the Homer fandom bullshit, and that's what it is. 24 hours out, not less than that now. I can smell Ford Field from here, and let me tell you, it smells terrible. And then secondly,
smells like a man with 3 fingers and 1 butt cheek. Right? That's it.
And of course, Jamie's over here staring at me like,
because I'm getting ready to get out of here. Are you guys ready for tomorrow? Yeah. Are you guys ready? Let's go! E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagle! That's right. The Birds take care of business tomorrow. I got it 31-17 all day. We got them all day long. Go Birds! Yeah!
Philly sports guy.
Sports guy right there.
He's going to go have a steak dinner now. Literally have a steak dinner.
Awesome.
That was great. So I don't think that's crazy. 31-17.
No.
Somewhere around there.
17 is
31-10. Yeah. We got 31-10 from the Bird Gang over here.
Birdman right here.
Listen, Birdman 215 on Instagram with 2 N's. With 2 N's. Yup, Birdman 215 with 2 N's on Instagram. 31-10 Birds. Go fucking Birds!
Let's go!
See? You try and get it. You try and get somebody off this Eagles mountain because it's not happening tonight. That's what this is. There is no more. This does not happen in opening day baseball. Like everyone during baseball always just like, I can't wait to watch the grass grow, and we're out here like I can't wait to see somebody's head ripped off, and it's just a different feel. I love that football's back. College is great unless you're an Iowa fan, and then it's boring. But it's not the Eagles. Nothing is really the Eagles, and that's why it's special. And I have never been on an Eagles opener on the road. And this is fucking cool. And this is why I need to.
Crazy.
If you're not,
energy is crazy right now.
Right now, either coming to a tailgate with PhillySportsTrips.com or coming on the next trip, which should be Arizona, which there are slots still available. Like, this is awesome, man. We have said it and forgotten it, and we're just having the best time. It is just, we are walking on a path of like, go drink here, and you should go do this thing, and then go do this, and then have pizza over at Checkers and check out Buddies. Like, everyone knows where to go, and I don't have to think about anything, and everywhere we have gone has been amazing.
It has.
It's Detroit. Like, who cares about Detroit? I'm having the time of my fucking life here. This is awesome. This is awesome. If we can make Detroit fun, you have to come for every possible trip that you can.
Well, wait till Arizona, Indianapolis, Chicago, Dallas, like Houston, all that shit. It's going to be out of control. But let me ask you this,
with wins
John,
attached to it.
Right, which, first off, I just want to say before we go any further, I love that you dropped a set it and forget it reference. I love that you just casually dropped.
Here you go, Vince from Philly Sports Trips. Here's my money. Okay, here comes the fun. That's it.
We've all seen the rotisserie commercials, but yes, Vince, set it and forget it is correct. On the other side,
I forget it.
We talked a couple days ago about all of this and where the team was going. They were the national dark horse pick. They had become a fucking national darling, which Birdman loves. How do you feel now? How do you feel now going into this, like, emotionally? Are you nervous at all?
No.
Are you?
No.
No. You're
I
okay.
Can't. I wish they played in this bar right now. I wish they said, actually, we're having the game tonight, and it's instead of 100 yards, we're just going to use this 60-foot bar and play the game. That would be awesome. Then we could do play-by-play right here, give everybody a show. I want to run through a fucking wall right now. Like, it's the energy of everybody that's in here, but more importantly, we know what's on the line here for a bunch of different things. Like, it is Jalen's career. It's Kelsey ending it. It's Brandon Graham more than likely not being an Eagle next year. I don't know. Lane Johnson's going to be the old man of the locker room, and that's
32
crazy
already.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that Lane's 32?
This whole thing has just changed and morphed. And, like, I know I'm hepped up on the Super Bowl thing. I don't jinx it. He's not going to jinx it. No one in here in this bar, you aren't going to jinx it. It's okay to feel like this team is ready to go and do that, and you can feel that they know what's at stake here. That's, I think, what makes me excited. Not only that, but they know that they can get there. In their minds, they can get there. That's going to be fun and interesting, and there's too many storylines for this season to be boring. So, like, even if we're dead wrong and we're licking up the Kool-Aid or whatever it is, even if this team has 7 wins, it's still interesting to me because there's so much behind that to talk about. Lamar Jackson ending his thing this weekend, all that.
That's
but
a big deal, by the way.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's probably not for today. Maybe in a loss we can bring it up. But I don't want to think think about that shit, and that's what I'm saying.
If they lose tomorrow, the Tuesday show.
Tuesday we'll talk about Lamar Jackson.
It's all about Lamar.
But until then, it really is all about like Jalen, and I'm more or less excited. That's the thing I'm most excited for. AJ's here. We know what he does. We know what the rest of this offense has potential to do, but like I think we're going to see a really amazing present tomorrow, and everyone's going to have to eat some shit.
Yeah, well, and this is what, wasn't this what last year was too? We went into last season, we're like, listen, everybody, we think this team is fucking good. And then,
yep.
We're
getting a yes, sir.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They're good. And like, we knew that last year. We went into the year, we're like, yo, they're going to win a lot of games. This team's talented as shit. They beat the shit out of Atlanta.
Yep.
Then they sucked ass for a while.
Yep.
And then they came back and won a lot of games, and everything was good, and they made the playoffs. We were right. Ultimately, we were right.
We were right.
And we
even
look
though
at
we
this
hedged.
team again, and we go, they're talented as fuck. And it's a second year with all this stuff for the coaches who didn't know anything, for the quarterback to be in a second year in a system which he hasn't had in forever. It's just like, this is it. They're going to be a lot better, and it's just waiting to prove it. Like, I'm excited to see them kick the shit out of the Lions, and everybody goes, oh, no, yeah, like everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
this is
totally
why.
Right.
Oh.
This team's going to have double-digit wins. They're going to run away with the division. Like, all that shit is happening.
And I'll guarantee you this. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Philadelphia Eagles Twitter will absolutely fall in love with Dan Orlovsky again. Because he's just going to break down how good Jalen Hurts was, and we'll be right back on that train. And hey, shout out to Jeff. I appreciate you, buddy, for watching the show and texting us. And text us if you have any questions at all. 215-509-5833. Show looks great. It is Vince Quinn Cruz season, which I totally agree with in the sunglasses. Mostly in part, not only because of Philly Sports Trips, who is taking us all around the country and we're showing you why it's awesome, but also we came representing the one in the beautiful, the Liquid Death Mountain Water, of course. Not here tonight. So, Mike, we need to get on the horn and find out why we don't have Liquid Death in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But
I love you, Mike. Come on.
You can go get Liquid Death anytime, liquiddeath.com/bell, and that gets you free shipping on every case that you order. And Jeff is telling us the stream has stopped on his end, but hopefully everybody else is going strong there. But a good point to just say, hey, and we're getting fired up here too, and please come here if you are hanging out in Detroit. We'll be here all night at the Firebird Tavern. What's going to happen tomorrow, Vince Quinn? Let's lay it on the line here. Balls on the table. Let's play some bets.
Well, I'll tell you the thing that first off people are very excited for. It's a Britton Covey return touchdown, John. Yeah. That's what the people want. You know? Come on, Britton Covey.
And let's talk about that for 1 second, because this would be the first time that somebody actually has a chance to return a touchdown on a kickoff return or punt return in almost 7 years.
Yeah, I know.
5, 6.
Because when was that? Because, all right, so if you didn't hear this before, we might have talked about this outside of a show. The last return touchdown the Eagles had was by Josh Huff.
Josh Huff, and it was Smallwood before that, or it was one or the other, but it's been a long time. So Britton Covey being here, to me, he will be the absolute darling of Eagles Twitter if he runs one back.
If he gets past the 25, he'll be a darling. Yeah, it's a very low bar. But yes, please, Britton Covey, Quez Watkins, kickoff, punt, whatever the fuck their roles are, please.
I think.
Please.
Here's my hottest take before we start the season, and I know people are getting mad because they want to love Quez Watkins, but I feel like it's the end of Quez. I think you're about to see why, we're getting Eagles chance. This is beautiful. But, I think this is the beginning of the end for Quez Watkins. I think he will be an excellent returner. He'll be the John Brown type of guy that was an Arizona Cardinal. I think all of these guys are going to have a chance to pass him, including Deion Kane if he ever gets an opportunity on the practice squad. I just don't see it with him, but either way, you've got two great returners, and I'm happy about that.
Well, look, if Quez isn't returning things, Deion Kane, we're going to see him pretty damn soon, because if you're not contributing on special teams and you're not contributing as a receiver, you're out of there. It's really that simple. So we'll see where that goes. But, other stuff that I'm excited about going into this,
yes.
You know what it is, man? I want to see the offensive line just beat the shit out of people. That's what I'm excited for. No one ever on their list of things is I like seeing 320-pound guys fuck people up. But you know what? That should be on the list every goddamn time. And I'm excited to see them fuck people up. That is coming. And give me Landon Dickerson as a tight end or something. Man. I don't care. Get him out there. Let him beat people up. Let's go.
When Stoutland said this week that Dickerson took light-year jump from where he was last year to now, oh, my God. You might be right. Just annihilating the defensive or the Lions' defensive line tomorrow might be really fun. Again, I hope it's not a running show altogether. I would really like to see Jalen throw the ball a lot and then shut it down in the third quarter.
And you're wrong about that, and I hate you. We argued about that for a long time. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball.
I don't know about you. I'm going to run myself up to the bar. That's where I would like to go. And I hope that you guys have a phenomenal rest of your Saturday. If you're enjoying a little bit of college football tonight, God bless you. Once again, come down to the Firebird Tavern if you are in Detroit right now. And more importantly, we're going to see you tomorrow in some version. And we are praying that we have got good Wi-Fi and or connection because we want to bring you into the game tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed, that the notifications are on YouTube because we will be live from Ford Field tomorrow with pregame and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So Taylor Credatis doing an amazing job with the Detroit internet connections here on the fly. For Vince Quinn, I'm John Barchett, and for everybody in the bar, let's see if we can get him to do it one more time, shall we? E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! This is Bell and the Birdmen. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.